All right, baseball and business team, this is Coach Dana Cavalea checking in with you on another daily walk. Shocking, right? But anyway, in today's episode, I wanted to bring together baseball and I wanted to bring together business. I wanted to pull everything together for us. And, during my career, I was really fortunate to work with Derek Jeter. I was fortunate enough to work with, Mariano and guys like that. Very elite players. And the one thing I noticed with them, it's not that they didn't want to build their brand, but they were so focused on building their brand on the field. And by building that brand and making it very strong on the field, making that their priority, they were already rounding second and creating off the field opportunities as a result of that. Now, there were some younger players who did not have the on-field stats and on-field success that those other guys had. And they spent so much time building their brand that they forgot how important it was to play and perform on the field. And especially in big media markets like New York, the better you play, the more recognized you become and the more opportunities begin to present themselves to you rather than you soliciting yourself to those opportunities, which is super, super important. So I remember a conversation with A-Rod and he said, Dana, there's not any endorsement opportunity on the field that could make me as much money as playing the game of baseball and signing a professional baseball contract for multiple years. So I got to make sure my performance on the field is the best that it could be. I need to prepare myself every single day to make sure that my on-field performance is where it needs to be and is the best that it can be. And by that being at its best, my brand will be at its best and it will be peaking. Now I know that sounds great and you guys say, hey, coach, that's awesome, but I got to focus on building my brand, the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter and all that. And guys, I'm not saying that that's not important, but it's never as important as you performing on that field, because that will give you and get you everything that you want. Now, in regards to Twitter, in regards to Instagram, positioning is important. Making sure that you're representing yourself and your brand the right way is super, super important. I get it, but you got to pick your spots with it too. So think about building your brand. During the season, you're focused on building your brand on the field. That's number one. And you're going to use your social channels to leverage that. And you're going to use those social channels to basically accent what you're doing on the field, right? You're going to also use your celebrity and your status as a player to have lunch maybe with some strategic people before the game, or going to dinner after the game, or leaving tickets for some people to watch you play, through some of the relationships that you're going to generate through social and through some of those channels. And that's what I always used to do when I would go to a city. I'd look in advance, who do I want to meet in this city and how can I connect with them? That was super important, and I would use the celebrity of the Yankees to get me there. And then I'd invite them to the game and go out afterwards and meet these guys and break bread and form another positive in-person relationship. So never forget the importance of on-field play and on-field performance. That's number one when it comes to brand building. Number two, in season, use social channels to support that. And number three, make live connections, because it's super, super important. Use the celebrity to create live connections. And number four, use your off season to do most of your business development and branding. Put boundaries up, create structure for brand building, and never, ever, ever let any of that get in the way of your on-field pursuits, because nothing will pay you more than that. This is Coach Dana Cavalea. See you guys later. Baseball and business. It's been real. Have a great weekend.